Minecraft, a dangerous world filled with many perils. However, among them lies a haven, the village. Finding these havens can be difficult, though, and many lose their lives in the struggle for survival. We have pitted one of Minecraft's greatest survivalists against the roughest environment imaginable, an amplified world. How far will he go? How many times will he die? Will he ever find a village? This is Minecraft, Quest for a Village. Salutations, gamers. I'm the OgichiGame, and welcome back to Minecraft, Quest for a Minecraft Village. We're gonna dig out our furnace and our crafting table, or did we put one down? Maybe we didn't. That's fine. We don't need a crafting table. Crafting tables are for noobs! That's actually not true. We need a crafting table that's like the lifeblood of this game. Oh dear God, that's a lot of water. Thankfully we have boats! Right. So, I'm not sure which direction we should go in. I'm looking over there towards, well, I'm thinking that that direction looks the best, but why not go off on our boat for a while, since we can go for, well, we can move rather quickly on our boat. I'm tempted to go that way, but I also want to go this way. I say we go this way, since it's closer. That is a very cool-looking mountain, by the way, just saying. Amazing! Amazing! No one will ever understand what that joke is. I'm wondering if we're ever going to find a village at this rate, though. It's quite a distance that we've traversed already, and we've come across not nary a sign of even so much as a singular village. Not one singular village. Nothing. Hopefully, if we stay on the water's edge here, we'll be able to find something, though. I'm hopeful. I remain hopeful, though I don't imagine we will come across anything in this episode. The amplified world is very large, incredibly large, ungodly huge. And so, it's not very easy to find anything with the mountainous regions that we must traverse. By the way, I discovered something that apparently the auto-jumping feature that I said in the first episode is just a standard thing now in Minecraft. It's not a part of just the amplified worlds. It is just a standard feature to auto-jump, which I thought it might have been, but I wasn't 100% sure, which is why I didn't say so in the first place. But it's interesting. I'm very interested by that. That's very cool. At the same time, it's annoying in a lot of respects. In fact, I'm not sure if I can change it. Let me actually just double-check that real quick. I don't know how to do that. Auto-jump. Off. There we go. I don't want that on. It's annoying. I rather control my jumps. Although it is very helpful for when you have a set of, say, something like a bunch of blocks that you're using as stairs that you're just kind of jumping around in. That would be really, really handy there. But you might as well just use stairs. It also kind of defeats the purpose, I suppose, of using stairs in the first place. But, you know, I prefer to use stairs because it uses less energy, because I don't have to jump a bunch. Okay, let's take our boat with us. There we go. Right, so time to traverse our way through another chasm here, whatnot. There is just so much to this world, and I have... Finding a village in a regular world, a default world, is difficult. Most of the time, unless you get a good spawn. Amplified world, this is insane. Trying to find anything in this is nary impossible. It's next to, anyway. Huh. Phew, there we are. What a lovely, lovely tundra biome. I hate the snow, though. It's all cold and wet and white, fluffy. It makes everything all bland looking to me. Everyone always says, oh, it looks so pretty. It just makes everything look like a big mess. It gets everywhere. Look at it. It's disgusting. Look, this could have been a nice green landscape, but no, instead it's covered in a bunch of white guck. Bunch of white guck that looks nasty. I don't like it. I've never liked snow. Mostly because of the cold, but also because I just don't like the look of it. It's kind of nasty looking to me. Yeah. Well, it's dark down here. Yeah, of course there's monsters. Should have figured. It's fine. Nothing to worry about. We are professionals when it comes to fighting monsters. Now, that's my forte. Traversing such a world like this. Very dangerous indeed. I am quite the survivalist, though. But mostly against monsters. I'm a fighter. A big fighter. As for all this traversing around landscapes and worlds, not so much. Not much of the adventurer. Much more so the fighter, yes. I would love to build some traps. Unfortunately, no permanent settlements. That is part of the rules. There is a nice forest over there. I believe that if we head that direction, we should be able to come across a village. Maybe. That's a good chance for a village right there. Ooh, a horse. Unfortunately, we don't have a saddle, and it's not looking as though we're ever going to find one anytime soon. Unless we come across something very lucky. Very lucky indeed. The auto-jump feature being turned off is also just more beneficial in general, because now I don't have to worry about me constantly jumping up blocks that are all over the place, even though, in a lot of ways, that can be helpful in this very, 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 very mountainous, hilly, and everything else region, but unfortunately the blocks don't just simply go up in a straight pattern. You have to jump around and do some parkouring around these parts, so it's whatever. It's whatever. We're moving forward. We're doing fine. Unfortunately, it doesn't appear as though there is any village anywhere nearby this forest, which sucks. Absolutely sucks. For a village should be able to just spawn in anywhere it likes, I think. I'm pretty certain. A good place to look would be a desert, though, because deserts are usually a lot easier to see around. Unfortunately, in the amplified world, everything is crazy, crazy, crazy all the time, so it's not exactly going to be easy to spot anything ever anyway. There's lots of coal over there. We could use a little coal, but it's going to take a lot of energy. It's going to be quite a lot of trouble trying to do that. A little bit of a detour. Let's see how easy or difficult it is to get across here. We can try for here. Maybe this will make things a little easier in the long run. I would like to get that coal, but I don't imagine we're going to be able to. Okay. Dagnabbit, okay. It's not going to be too easy getting across this landscape. Jeez, alright. Yes, we made it. Whew, this is quite the... dagnabbit. Well, we're going to have to take out one piece, just to make things a little easier on ourselves. Right. Whew! That was quite the climb. I'm glad we made it. It could have been very, very bad if we had fallen. Whew, my goodness. There's quite a bit of parkouring to do in this world. Quite a bit indeed. It is very difficult. There's some exposed coal right there. Perfect. That'll do us a lot better than the other coal would. The other coal would have been a lot harder to get to. Geez. It looks like we still have to do a little bit of walking downwards. That is a lovely little area. If I was building houses, I would build a lovely little house right in there. That would be beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. A nice, cozy little cottage right in there. Wonderful. Though I may not be an explorer, I do love to examine the sceneries and find beautiful little landscapes to build cottages and houses and mansions and everything else. Of course, the Amplified World is the perfect place to build a mountainside fortress. Dig into the side of a mountain and construct yourself a fortress. This is a perfect place for that. Absolutely perfect. It doesn't matter where you go. It's all perfect for that. Wonderful. Lots and lots of coal. Beautiful. Wonderful. I'm very happy. Great. Ooh, pigs. We better take a few more of these with us. We're going to need pork. We have food as it is, but we're going to want a little more. We're going to make sure that we're collecting as much food as we can wherever we can get it. At some point, if we could ever get a flint and steel, it would be very helpful so that we could actually burn the pigs and get cooked pork without actually having to cook it ourselves. Is the sun going down already? Doesn't... I don't see it. It looks to be getting darker as well. We're going to need to find some place soon to camp so that we can sleep the night. Otherwise, we're going to be out here in quite a pickle indeed. This is a nice little area over here. Nothing too fancy. Hopefully, we might be able to see a village. No? No, but there is a nice grassy plain over there that'd be nice to look at. It's already gotten dark. Troublesome. We're going to need to kill these piggies for their meats. Then we're going to need to go someplace safer. Where's a good place that looks safe enough? There's no caves nearby. There's one over there, though. That might be it. That might be the spot we need to get to. Right over here is a perfect candidate. We're going to need our torches. Yes. Yes, this is a perfect place. We're going to need some coal and some sticks. We don't have any, it doesn't seem. That's fine, we'll just make some. And there we go. Plenty of torches. Wonderful. Wonderful little place. We should be fine just in here. Just in here alone. We're going to want to... Let's use up what wood we have to try to finish this up. We won't need to worry about what's in there. That'll be fine. Where's our door? Do we have a door? We should have a door. Maybe I must have used them all up. That's too bad. Let's put down our crafting table. Right here should be good. And we can make ourselves a quick oak door. Wonderful. Plenty of doors. This will work wonderfully. Now we simply place our bed, and we can sleep away the night. Hopefully we don't get stuck in the ceiling again. That would be the worst. There we are. Wonderful. Well, that seems to be day... What was this? 3? 4? I forget. The days kind of just blur together after a while in the wilderness. But anyway, though, guys, I think that's enough for this episode. So, if you like it, make sure to hit like on it. Otherwise, I will see all of you in the next one. Bye-bye! What a beautiful morning. Oh dear, it's a zombie. It looks like he's come to kill me.